Episode 2, Teen Talk with Auntie Tee-Tee. No, I'm not a licensed therapist, just someone here to help and lend an ear when you need it. I am just like you. My life is not full of peaches and roses. I've had many hardships, dark days and nights, and many unexpected life changes, so I know how it feels. Please don't hesitate conversating with me. Just be ready for the truth. We have done so much hiding our mental state, it's time to release and heal ourselves. Protect yourself, not people who hurt you. This includes family. Don't let them tell you, oh, it will mess up the family. They're messing you up. In this photo at the top is the person who made me a single mom. The girl next to him is the one who harassed me and posted a picture of my son. My son have not seen him since then until he called and wanted him to meet his new baby that was called a junior. I barely graduated high school because I was behind from being on maternity leave, then also needing help because of my reading problem. I had to be put in 504, sometimes pulled out of class when I needed help. I was 19 graduating high school. After high school, I went to Beaujeu Paris Community College for nursing. While working at Captain D's, I even got my first apartment. So yeah, I didn't like nursing, so I changed schools and majored to criminal justice. I shot my first shot at the Citizens Police Academy in Shreveport. I then made the president and dean's list at Remington College, but I lost my other one, but here is my president's list. While still being a full-time college student, I worked and got promoted to management, but my son got diagnosed with ADHD and a learning disability. I graduated Remington College with an Associates of Science in Criminal Justice 2018 with a 3.35 GPA. This was also the first time I met Jeremiah. In this photo, we only been talking to each other for 2 or 3 months, but met face to face my graduation day. I lived in Texas and he still lived in Shreveport. After my associates, I got into bachelor school right after, but moved to Texas to be a correctional officer to build my career to be a probation officer. But life had something different planned. I had to get sprayed with Fox 5 OC. It took me 5 hours before I could stop burning. After 4 months as a CO, my body slowly started to shut down. It began with high blood pressure and prediabetes, then diagnosed with wear and tear in my hips and lower back. Ever since then, my health has been declining, and so far I've been diagnosed with over 20 conditions, mentally and physically. Currently, I have to walk with a walker. These are just images of my neck. I have what's called a military neck. It doesn't have the curvature. Also, my hips and my back has a curve. The career I was aiming for and would love to have was to be a probation officer. Probation focused on rehabilitation in the community for lower level offenders. My medical conditions really put me back in depression, feeling worthless, like my time in college was wasted, and the hard work and anxiety tax was for nothing. I couldn't finish out my education to have a career in criminal justice. My plan was to work in federal prison while doing bachelor's, then being a probation officer. Sometimes I still be in deep depression because I know what I could have became, and because now I'm in nonstop pain and cannot work. That was the career that I really wanted to have. In 2019, I found out I was pregnant with Brooklyn. So far, me and Jeremiah has been together for 2 years in this photo. Currently, we have been together for 9 years, and we are 4 years apart. He's 28 and I'm 31. After being unable to work, I had my second child in 2019. I needed an emergency C-section because I was bleeding out too much and her heart rate was dropping. Both of us was about to lose our life. Brooklyn was premature in a NICU, needing help breathing, eating, and she was also put on phototherapy, which is the blue light. She came out to be straight 5 pounds and 19 inches. She was tiny in this. A few years after this, Brooklyn was then diagnosed with level 2 autism, learning disability, and ADHD. Through all of this, I am glad I had Jeremiah by my side. We have plenty ups and downs, like a relationship will have, but we always have each other's back since 2017. There are many people, which family included, did not want to see us together or even last this long. They would rather me be a single parent to my 2 kids. During my highest mental health moment, I had a Britney Spears. I cut off all my hair. Before then, I was doing my own sew-ins and also doing my natural hair before I decided to cut it off. Your mental health matters. Even if you're a boy or a man, you matter. So please don't say that you're okay when you know that you're not okay. It only gets worse. Mentally, I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, schizophrenia, bipolar, major depression, extreme anxiety disorder, and PTSD. I was seen by many psychiatrists and doctors because of the abuse and trauma I've experienced. At a point in my life, I didn't believe in God because why me? Why am I going through so much hell and pain in my life when I'm a good person? I had a spiritual awakening in 2022, and after that, everything has been clear as day. I don't let no one treat me wrong anymore. I let God and my ancestors guide me, and I have learned that I have a gift of discernment. I can see, hear, and feel. I was first scared that I had no idea what was going on until my ancestors shouted to not feed into evil and to pay no mind. And remember, I am protected and I hold the power. Some may think I'm crazy. Some may even have the same experience as I did have. It's only a select few who has these gifts in them. Since the awakening, I only listen to my protectors, and they have protected my family and I from getting shot at Walmart, getting set up many times during Uber, the racist who was ready to end our life, getting ran off the road. I've also had visions of both of my grandmother's death. One saying her goodbyes and the other one wanted to see her babies before she go off. Once we visit her, she died a week later. Currently, I've gotten into writing, and right now I'm writing and creating my life series, books from sexual, mental, and physical abuse from my family, past lovers, attempted sexual violence, blackmail, and how my ancestors guide me from evil. Just all of my life experience, really. But also I'm writing multiple children's books about safety and that it's okay to say no, and you shouldn't feel bad or keep it a family secret. These are some of my life series books, stuff that has happened to me or what I have witnessed in my life. I know my Dear Daddy book will have me really in my feelings because me and my dad didn't have a close relationship and we hardly seen each other. These are my children's book, Being on the Spectrum, about my daughter Brooklyn. Do not touch my no-no spots for boy and girl. And also, boundaries are a necessity. So that you know a little bit about me, I would love for those who are needing someone to just listen to them, or even if you need a life problem to solve, to come to Auntie Tee-Tee. I promise you I will not judge, but I will give you the whole truth. I will address the situation that you are having, and this goes for adults too. If you need that one person to talk to, I am here for you. This channel is a safe space. Now I need y'all to go to my description, and the link and code is in my bio. You can ask me anything, or if you need advice. This link is open until May 1st, and it's anonymous, so of course you'll be safe. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for me.